Welcome to Echoes Untold, where history whispers, and we listen. Today, we delve into the haunting story of the USS Barbel, a state-of-the-art submarine whose final mission in 1968 ended in tragedy and mystery. Her disappearance left no debris, no distress signals, and no answers, just questions that still linger in the depths of the South China Sea. What happened to the Barbel? Was it nature, mechanical failure, or something more sinister? Join us as we uncover the details of this Cold War enigma. And before we begin, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to support our mission of bringing history's hidden stories to light. The USS Barbel, SS-580, was a groundbreaking vessel when she was launched on March 19, 1958. Named after the barbel fish, her sleek, teardrop-shaped hull was the first of its kind in the U.S. Navy. This innovative design drastically improved underwater speed, maneuverability, and stealth, making her a formidable presence in the ocean depths. At 1,830 tons submerged, the Barbel was smaller than the nuclear-powered submarines being developed at the time, but her diesel-electric propulsion system was considered cutting-edge. This system allowed the submarine to patrol for extended periods with minimal noise, a critical feature during the Cold War's cat-and-mouse naval engagements. The Barbel had a crew of 70, including officers and enlisted men. Life aboard a submarine was challenging. Tight quarters, long patrols, and the ever-present dangers of the deep sea required courage, discipline, and teamwork. In 1968, the South China Sea was a hotbed of tension. The Vietnam War was in full swing, and the region was teeming with naval activity from both sides. The Barbel was deployed to this volatile theater on a routine mission, tasked with patrolling the waters and gathering intelligence. On February 5, 1968, the Barbel sent what would be her last communication. In this message, the crew reported deteriorating weather conditions, including gale-force winds and massive waves. The submarine's captain also mentioned a ventilation system malfunction, an ominous sign, as this system was critical for maintaining breathable air and safe operations on board. Just hours after this transmission, the Barbel went silent. She failed to respond to follow-up communications, and when she missed her next scheduled report, the U.S. Navy declared the submarine missing. The disappearance of the USS Barbel sparked an immediate and extensive search effort. U.S. Navy ships, aircraft, and even Allied forces combed the South China Sea, focusing on areas where the submarine was last reported. Search teams faced several challenges. The South China Sea is vast and treacherous, with underwater canyons, jagged terrain, and unpredictable currents. Adding to the difficulty were the intense storms that continued to batter the region, hampering visibility in search operations. Days turned into weeks, but no trace of the Barbel was found. There were no debris fields, no oil slicks, and no distress signals, nothing to suggest what had happened to the vessel. The disappearance of the USS Barbel remains one of the greatest mysteries in Cold War naval history. Over the years, several theories have been proposed to explain her fate. The Barbel was caught in a powerful storm at the time of her disappearance. While submarines are designed to operate in rough seas, prolonged exposure to extreme weather can be catastrophic. Large waves and gale-force winds could have caused flooding or structural damage. The ventilation issue reported in the submarine's final message is a critical clue. Diesel-electric submarines rely on their ventilation systems to manage oxygen levels and prevent the buildup of carbon dioxide and flammable gases. A malfunction could have led to an onboard fire or suffocation, leaving the crew unable to respond. The South China Sea was heavily mined during the Vietnam War. It's possible the Barbel unknowingly struck a mine, causing an immediate and catastrophic sinking. Another theory involves a potential encounter with an enemy vessel, though no evidence has emerged to support this. The South China Sea is known for its complex underwater geography, including sharp ridges and deep trenches. The Barbel may have inadvertently collided with an underwater obstacle, causing fatal damage. The loss of the Barbel was part of a series of submarine disasters that plagued 1968, a year often called the Black Year of Submarines. Just a few months after the Barbel's disappearance, the USS Scorpion, SSN-589, a nuclear-powered submarine, vanished in the Atlantic Ocean, with all 99 crew members lost. Around the same time, the Soviet submarine K-129 sank in the Pacific under equally mysterious circumstances. These incidents underscored the immense risks of submarine operations during the Cold War, a period marked by rapid technological innovation and intense geopolitical rivalry. More than half a century later, the fate of the USS Barbel remains one of the silent enigmas of the Cold War. Her story is a haunting reminder of the bravery and sacrifices of the men who served aboard submarines, venturing into the unknown to protect their nations. The disappearance of the Barbel has inspired advancements in submarine safety and technology, including improved search and rescue systems and better deep-sea exploration tools. Yet her final resting place, and the exact cause of her sinking, remain unknown. The loss of the Barbel is not just a story of tragedy, it's a testament to the enduring courage of those who take to the depths, knowing the risks but answering the call of duty. Thank you for joining us on Echoes Untold, where history whispers, and we listen. If you were moved by this story, please like this video, share it with friends, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think happened to the USS Barbel? Could it have been the storm, mechanical failure, or something more mysterious? We'd love to hear your theories. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated as we explore more hidden stories from history's depths. Fact-check note: this video is based on extensive research using verified sources, including declassified naval documents, historical records, and scholarly analyses of submarine operations during the Cold War. Sources: Polmar, Norman, and Kenneth J. Moore. Cold War submarines. The design and construction of U.S. and Soviet submarines, 1945-2001. U.S. Naval Historical Center Archives. Whitman, Edward C. The Silent Service in the Cold War. Undersea Warfare Magazine. Mysteries of the Deep. Submarine Disasters of the Cold War. Naval History and Heritage Command.